there he goes again, shooting through my mind like one of those flashing signs that warns of dangerous road conditions up ahead. I tilt the glass of whiskey back and let the liquid burn up my insides, hoping it will destroy all those pesky feelings on the way down in the most Pompeii way possible. Santa clears his throat. For the briefest of moments, I think of spilling my guts to Father Christmas. Despite his snarky remark, there's something warm and welcoming about the man. Maybe it has to do with childhood memories of sugar cookies and presents, but I want to tell him about Ollie, about Aiden, about how bad I messed things up, how scared I am to get on the plane and return to England, how I was given the fairy tale life, and it didn't take an evil queen or ugly stepmother to ruin it. I did that all on my own. Instead, I blink back my tears and slam the glass down on the bar. I half expect Santa to retort that I'm now permanently on his naughty list, but instead, he chuckles. "Another whiskey ginger for the kid," he calls out to the bartender. I raise my eyebrow. "What?" he asks, reaching up to straighten the Santa hat that sits atop his Santa head. "Didn't think you approved," I say quietly. "Never said that. I was just asking if you were sure you wanted another drink. 'Cause you smell like a frat house the day after a rush party." I pull my shoulders back and stare down Kris Kringle. Look, the last person who should be judging me for my life choices is a man sitting in an airport bar dressed like Father Christmas. With a scowl, Santa turns away from me, and I feel like a giant ass. I'm not this girl, the mean, embittered woman crossed by life and love. I won't be her, even if things seem like they can't get any worse. I clear my throat and run a hand down my hair. "Santa?" I ask meekly, instantly feeling foolish that I, a grown woman, am about to grovel to a man whose belly is known to shake like a bowl full of jelly. He doesn't answer, but I can tell he's listening. "I'm really sorry. It was super nice of you to buy me a drink, and you certainly didn't deserve me, being a Grinch who's sure to get coal in her stocking," he interrupts, followed by a good-natured grin. I can't help but laugh a little. I've never been called a Grinch before. Certainly not by a man dressed like Papa Noel at an airport bar in the middle of July. But then again, my life has never quite been normal, despite all the running from it I've done to make it so. "Something like that, yeah," I say. "Don't worry about it," he replies, turning back toward me. "Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the whole smell thing." "At least, maybe not twice," I offer, taking my new drink and toasting him. "My wife always did say I let my mouth run like a sled with genetically engineered reindeer," he admits. "Mrs. Claus sounds like a smart woman," I reply before taking a swig. "She was," he replies, quietly holding a hand up to get the bartender's attention. I may have failed out of college, but I don't miss the verb tense switch. Was. Besides, I know that look he wears so heavily on his face. It's the same one my father wore for years after Mom died. I saw the ghost of that look on my face once, but being the perpetual fool that I was,